If you really want to speak English confidently, this might be the most important video you watch today. These are the 50 most used English sentences in real life, the exact phrase native speakers use every single day, not in boring grammar, real English. And after each sentence, you will see a real movie scene using that exact phrase. So let's train your brain to think in English. My name is Thiago and this is English Now TV. Let's learn English.
Well, it might, or it might not. Depends on the situation.
It depends on the situation. Use this when the answer is not always yes or no. Its change depends on the context.
I see what you mean. Then I shall leave you be.
I see what you mean. This means I understand your point. You don't just hear, you understand the idea.
Action. All right, does that sort of make sense?
That makes sense. That makes sense. Pretty amazing tech.
That makes sense. You say this when something is logical and clear.
No, sorry, I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure about that. You are not 100% confident. It shows doubt, but politely.
Why do you hate models, Matilda?
Honestly,
Yes.
I think they're vain, stupid, and incredibly self-centered.
I totally agree with you. But how do you feel about male models?
I totally agree with you. You agree 100%. Totally makes it stronger.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think that's a good idea. You disagree, but in a polite way.
That you got it.
Right.
It's here. What do you think about it?
What do you think about it? You are asking for someone's opinion.
Palpatine is evil! From my point of view, the Jedi are evil! Well, then you are lost!
From my point of view, this means, in my opinion, you are showing your personal perspective.
No kids?
Oh, no. As far as I know.
As far as I know, you are saying with the information I have, you are not 100% sure.
To our label, which, to be honest, sounds like Candace.
To be honest, use this before say something true and sincere. Sometimes something direct.
Love is, in my opinion, equality.
In my opinion, use this to give your personal idea. It shows that it's your view, not a fact.
Hey, listen, it's not a big deal, but my name is not Angie or Anne.
It's not a big deal. This means it's not very important. It's something small.
No. This is horrible.
Yeah, but that's not what I meant.
That's not what I mean. You say this when someone misunderstands you. You want to correct your message.
It's good money.
Let me think about it.
Let me think about it. You need time before giving an answer.
I'll get back to you.
I will get back to you. You will answer later, not now.
It sounds familiar, doesn't it?
It sounds familiar. You feel like you heard it before. It's not new to you.
Anyway, I've heard about it.
I have heard about it. You know a little about it, but maybe not everything.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. You are excited about it, something in the future.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's exactly what I was thinking. The other person said your idea. You have the same thought.
So rude.
I couldn't agree more. Subjects these days. Now, shall we?
I couldn't agree more. You agree 100%. It's a strong way to agree. Now, a quick message before we continue. If you like learning English in a simple and fun way, please subscribe to the channel, click like and share this video with a friend who wants to improve English. And remember, we also have our Easy English books. It's simple, clear and perfect for beginners and costs less than a coffee and it can help you practice every day. Now, let's continue to learn more English together.
Rebecca's not going to be happy.
We've wasted enough time coddling that crybaby.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you, Dom. I knew you would.
I will take care of it. You will handle the problem. The other person does not need to worry.
I know, babe, but I said I'll handle it. Okay?
I will handle it. Same idea as take care of it. You will solve it yourself.
Did I forget to schedule a meeting with George?
Let's schedule a meeting. You want to plan a time to talk officially.
Plan of action. Can we reschedule?
Can we reschedule? You want to change the time of our date.
Guess I'll keep you updated when you're gone.
I will keep you updated. You will give new information later.
Please let me know if you have received this letter.
Please let me know. You want the other person to inform you.
I'll double check with Sasha.
I will double check that. You will check again to be sure.
I think I need more details.
I need more details. You need more information.
I can't make something happen that's beyond my control.
That's beyond my control. You cannot change or influence it.
We can dish out. We need to figure out how to get this guy back where he came from now.
We need to figure this out. We need to find a solution. We need to understand and solve it.
Let's find a solution.
Let's find a solution. We need to solve the problem. Let's work together.
That's a priority out in California.
That's a priority. It is very important. It must be done first.
No, I avoid snow at all costs, but I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. You are doing it now, but it's not finished.
It's my life.
We're running out of time. Speed it up. They could find us any minute.
We're running out of time. There is no much time left.
I'm sorry. I appreciate your help. It's fine. I know it is me she's on.
I appreciate your help. You are thankful in a polite way.
Don't! Thanks for your patience.
Thanks for your patience. You say this when someone waited calmly.
I look forward to your next birthday when we do it again.
For me.
That's work for me. You agree with the plan of idea.
And I'll follow up on that contact of mine.
I will follow up on that. We will check again later to see the result.
Now let's move forward in time.
Let's move forward. Let's continue. Let's stop in talking and start doing.
I'll send you an email with all the details.
I will send you an email. You will contact the person by email.
So, long time no see. How have you been?
Long time no see. You say this when you haven't seen someone for a long time.
Casey? Yeah. So, what have you been up to? Oh,
What have you been up to? You are asking what have you been doing recently?
I've been pretty busy lately.
I've been pretty busy lately. You have had many things to do in recent days.
That reminds me of something I heard on the radio this morning.
What did you hear?
That reminds me of something. Something makes you remember another thing.
Honey, guess what? I have a surprise for you.
Guess what? You say this before telling surprising or exciting news.
Hey, you won't believe this.
You won't believe this. The history is surprising or shocking.
Actually, that's so embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing. It makes you feel ashamed or uncomfortable.
Hobbies and markets are amazing. I didn't expect that from me.
I didn't expect that. It was surprising. You thought something different would happen.
I must say, it caught me by surprise.
It caught me by surprise. It surprised you suddenly.
I'm glad to hear that Zoe's all right.
I'm glad to hear that. You are happy because of the news. And before we finish, if you want to improve your English faster, check out our Easy English books. They are simple, clear, and perfect for beginner. You can practice every day and learn step by step. It costs less than a coffee. Yeah, less than a coffee. So subscribe the channel, like this video, and keep learning. Keep practicing and see you in the next lesson.